Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, I am Amy and I will be your teacher for the day. And if you're one of those lovely people who is here all the time, then welcome back. This is going to be a full length, advanced, challenging Vinyasa flow. We're going to be moving around our mats in all directions, lots of challenges for the entire body thrown in throughout the class. So it's going to be challenging, but definitely going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be playful. If you can't do things, doesn't matter. Just have a laugh, give it a go, maybe fall on your face, pick yourself back up. We're all in it together. If you are up for some fun, come and join me on your mat. We will be starting today on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana, so reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet to touch, let the knees fall out wide. Then the suggestion is to place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly, helping you connect to your heartbeat, to your breathing. So it's a long class, there's plenty of movement coming up, so really gift yourself these few minutes of stillness at the start of the practice to help settle in, to divert your awareness away from whatever you were doing before this class, really shifting your focus into the present moment. Making that commitment to connect to your body, to connect to your breath. Establishing that connection now and then keeping that focus throughout this practice. So I'm here as your guide, but your breath is your guide, your body is your guide. Connect to your own intuition. Connect to your own instincts. If your body is saying, I need a break, I need a rest, listen to it. If your breath is becoming constricted or shallow, listen to it, take a break. Do what you need to do to make this practice work for you. Notice any sensations that are present in the body. Where is your awareness being drawn to? Maybe parts that feel spacious and open, or parts that feel tense and tight. Any injuries you might be working with that need some extra care and attention from you today. Any tension that you're holding onto that you might be able to release, surrender, let go of. Letting the body be soft, heavy, relaxed. You might imagine sending the breath into those places of tension, letting the breath absorb that tension, letting it dissolve, and then sending it out of the body with your exhale. Maybe notice all the parts of the body that are connected to the surface beneath you, grounding you into the here and the now, connecting you to the earth, finding your foundation. Maybe the pressure of the surface beneath you, the texture, the temperature. Just collecting these observations. Gathering the information, all of these things, just increasing your focus, your connection, your awareness of your current bodily state, your current surroundings. Just a few more breaths here in stillness before we begin to move. Use these last few breaths to really focus on the movement of the breath in the body. So the belly filling and expanding with every inhale and softening, releasing, relaxing with every exhale. Noticing how even here in stillness there is movement through the breath. The breath creates space in the body. Inviting in movement, bring all 10 fingers to interlace, then press the palms up and away from you overhead. Extend both legs straight, point the toes, find a full body stretch all the way from toes to fingertips. Lengthen through the sides of the waist, stretch through the legs, the arms. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Keep the left leg extended. Bend the right knee in, then let the knee drop out to the side for tree pose, but down on your back. Keep the arms reaching up and overhead. Then guide the right knee over to the left-hand side, landing in a twist. Then open it back out into tree pose. Keep it going between these two shapes. And you might find that it's a bit more difficult with the arms up overhead. You don't have them by your side to help stabilize you. Just using the strength of the leg, the mobility in the hips to move from side to side. Take one more each way, open out, twist across. Then gather the knee into the chest, fingers stay interlaced, wrap them around the right shin. Pull the knee around to the side, find circles with the knee, the ankle. Throughout this practice, I really encourage you to add in any extra movements that pop into your head that you think might feel good, that you've done in other classes. Add things in, take things out, make things up, personalize it, have fun. Keep squeezing right knee into chest, lift the left leg off the floor, extend it straight up towards the ceiling. Rock up to a seated position, but keep the legs lifted, so hovering on the sit bones. Pause here, breathe, point the left toes forwards, flex the toes back towards you. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Then drop both feet, both legs down onto the floor. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right hand side, give the right knee a little hug. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left and let the right knee fall out to the side. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, hug the right knee back in. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left, let the right knee fall to the side. One more like that. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out. Marichyasana twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side, let the knee fall out. Inhale through center, point the right knee back up towards the ceiling. Plant the sole of the foot on the floor. See if you can ground through the right foot. Lift the left leg. Lift the hips to hover a few inches above the floor. Sit yourself back down. Lift the hips, lift the left foot. And sit down. One more time for now. Lift, sit yourself down. Fingertips either side of the left leg. 5 times. Lift, lower, lift, lower. For 3, 2, and 1. Now lift the leg. Keep the left leg lifted. Reach the arms forward. Lift back into your pistol squat. This time, see if you can roll over onto the right tiptoes, lift the right heel, point the right knee forward for a one-legged toe balance, throwing you straight into the fire here. Now see if you can tap the right knee to the floor, drop the sole of the left foot to the floor for a kind of funky low lunge situation. Don't really have a name for this shape. Come back out of that in reverse. Lift the right knee off the floor. Lift the left leg off the floor for toe balance. Drop the right heel, pistol squat. Keep the left leg lifted, lower all the way down onto your back. Lift yourself all the way back up. 2 more like that. Lower and lift. 1 more time. Lower, lift up, pause there. Lift the hips, pistol squat. Lift the right heel, point the knee forward. Toe balance. Left foot down, right knee down. whatever this shape is. Come out in reverse. Lift the right knee, lift the left heel, pistol squat. Left heel stays lifted 3 times, down onto the back, all the way back up. Lower and lift. Last time, lower, lift. One more time through that little sequence. Lift into your pistol squat. Press up into toe balance. Left foot down, right knee down, right knee up, left foot up. Pistol squat 3 times to the back. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. This time lower all the way down onto the back. Keep the right knee bent. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Flex the right toes, the left toes back towards the left knee. Place the hands on the floor, down by your sides. So we're in a figure 4 shape on our backs. 3 times. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. This time, inhale, lift up. Keep the hips lifted. Uncross the left ankle. Point the left toes straight up towards the ceiling. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Bump them up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, cross the ankle back over the right knee. Drop the hips down. Lower the left foot to the floor over to the right hand side. Find a supine twist with the figure 4 legs. Maybe bring the right hand onto the inside of the left knee. Using that contact point to open the hips a little bit further. Unravel the legs, squeeze both knees into the chest, have a little rock from side to side. Once again, interlace all 10 fingers, maybe find the opposite interlace than what you usually do. Press the arms up and overhead, extend the legs out in front, point the toes, extend through the arms, breathe in, stretch even further, breathe out. Bend the left knee, let the knee fall out to the side, reclined tree, arms still up above you. Send the left knee over to the right hand side, supine twist. Rock it back over to the left, over to the right. Keep it going between these 2 shapes. Take one more twist. One more tree. Squeeze the knee into the chest, hands wrap around the left shin. Invite in any movement to mobilize the left hip, the left ankle. Squeeze the left knee in even further. Lift the right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Point the toes up. Rock up to seated. Find the balance on the sit bones. Keep the legs and the feet hovering. Point the right toes, flex them back. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Drop both feet, drop the right leg down onto the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left knee opens to the side, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left knee drops, twist to the right. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Ground through the left foot 3 times. Lift the hips. Lift the right heel off the floor. Sit yourself back down. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift, lower. Sit yourself down. Fingertips frame the right leg 5 times. Lift, lower, lift, lower for 3, 2, And one. Now keep the right leg lifted. Once again, press back up into a pistol squat. Roll onto the left tiptoes, wobbling everywhere. Point the left knee forward. Drop left knee down, drop right foot down. Lift left knee, lift left leg, extend it straight. Down to pistol squat, keep the right leg lifted. Lower all the way down onto the back. Lift all the way back up. 2 more like that. Lower and lift. 1 more time for now. Lower, lift, pause there. Lift the hips, pistol squat. Lift the left heel, toe balance. Drop right foot, drop left knee. Drop, lift left knee. Lift right heel. Drop left heel. Lower all the way to the back. Lift it up. Lower. And lift. Last time for now. Lower. Lift. Last time through this sequence. Pistol squat. One-legged toe balance. Drop the foot. Drop the knee. Lift the knee. Lift the foot. Drop the heel. Keep right heel lifted. Lower back down. Lift it up. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. This time lower all the way down. Cross the left ankle, the right ankle over the left knee. Place the hands on the floor beside you. 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Big breath in, push the hips up. Big breath out, soften them down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time lift and hold. Uncross the right leg. Point the toes of the right foot up towards the ceiling. Push the hips a little bit higher. Breathe in. Place the ankle back on the knee. Drop the hips down. Breathe out. Lower the right foot onto the floor over at the left-hand side. Maybe the left hand comes to meet the right knee, the right thigh. Deepen into the twist. Deepen into the stretch. Unravel back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Now, the next place we meet is Malasana at the top of the mat. See if you can rock yourself back. Then without using the hands, plant the feet, lift the hips off the floor. Reach both arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Tap the right knee down over to the right hand side. Bring it back up. Tap left knee down. Bring it back up. Tap the right knee to the middle of the mat. Open it back out. Left knee to the middle. Open it back out. Press all the way up to standing. Lower all the way back down into Malasana. Sit your bum down on the floor. Shoot the legs out in front of you. Reach the arms forward. Engage through the core. Lift the chest a little bit higher. Breathe and smile. Now lower all the way onto the back. Rock the legs up and over behind you. Then rock back into Malasana. Reach the arms up. Right knee taps to the right. Bring it back. Left knee to the left. Bring it back. Right knee through center. Back out. Left knee through center. Back out. Press all the way up to standing. Lower all the way back down. Sit down. Legs forward, arms forward. Hollow body hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock all the way back. All the way forward, Malasana. Last time through this sequence. Right knee taps. Bring it back. Left knee taps. Bring it back. Right knee through center. Bring it back. Left knee through center. Bring it back. Press all the way up to standing. All the way back down to Malasana. Sit down, hollow body hold. Maybe this time, arms come up overhead. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock back. Rock forward into Malasana. This time, bring the hands to heart center. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Maybe sigh it out through the mouth. Find the contrast between the crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling, the shoulders melting down away from the ears, the tailbone lengthening down towards the earth. Inhale, right hand down, left arm up, find the twist. Exhale, back through center. Inhale, open it out. Exhale, gather it in. This time, inhale, right hand down, left arm up. Then wrap the right arm around the front of the right shin. Bring the left arm behind the back. Find the bind around the leg. Use that bind to help you roll the left shoulder even further open. Now keep the bind around the right knee. See if you can come up to stand on the left foot. Bring the right knee up with you. Find a nice tall spine here. So if you're rounding or hunching over, see if you can broaden through the chest. Stack the head, the heart, the hips, the knees, the ankles, one line from crown to tail. Squeeze that right knee up and in. Then just as slowly and gracefully, see if you can lower the right foot all the way back down to the floor. Keep the bind around the right foot, around the right knee. Take a big step back, with the left toes. Here my mat squeaking, landing at the back of the mat, so we're in a kind of lizard lunge with a bind around the right knee. Big challenge, big compression through that right hip. Press the left heel back, reach the crown of the head forward. Release the bind around the right knee. Bring the hands on the floor on the inside of the right foot. Soften the left knee down towards the earth for a lizard lunge. Inhale, sink down into the hips, lift the chest high. Exhale, straighten the right leg, fold down for a wide half split. Inhale, lizard lunge. Exhale, half split. Keep it going, breathe in, bring it forward, breathe out, take it back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Ardha Malasana, wide half split. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last time forward, pause there. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and over, reach it back. Exhale, wave it forward, make a rainbow. Breathe in, bring it up and over. Breathe out, take it forward, tap the earth. Keep it going, inhale, sweep it up and over. Exhale, take it back down. Last time, inhale, sweep it up and over. Exhale, take it forward. This time, reach the arm back, pause there, bend the left knee. See if you can grab hold of the left foot with the right hand, then pull the foot a little bit closer in towards the left glute. Maybe stay here or take it further if you wish. You might hook the left foot underneath the right armpit and reach the right hand around for the left knee. It's not going to work for everyone, so depends on how open your quads are. Just see if it works, see if it feels good on this side, maybe give it a try. One more big breath in and big breath out. Release the left foot, let it drop back to the floor. Plant the right hand down, then lower down onto the forearms. Finding a low lizard, then thread the right arm underneath the right knee. Bend the left knee. Once again, see if you can grab the left foot with the right hand for this funky pretzel shape. And you might bring the left arm parallel to the front of the mat now. It might provide a little bit more stability here. Now start to shimmy the right foot a little bit further back, just shorten your stance slightly. It might help you find more balance as you then lift the right heel off the floor. Then maybe lift the right foot off the floor and extend the right leg straight. Point the right toes towards the top right corner of the mat. Still got the bind on the left foot. Now keep the legs in the same configuration, but drop down onto the outside edge of the left hip. Straighten the right leg as much as you can, point the toes, super funky shape here. Definitely doesn't have a real name, it's just something I've made up. Now we have to try get out of this in reverse by lifting the left hip, rolling back onto the left knee. Keep the right leg lifted, point the right toes forward, then soften the right foot to the floor. Come back to your little pretzel shape. Then release the left toes. Drop down onto both forearms, lift the left knee, lift both elbows, come up onto your hands for a high lizard. Step the right foot, keep the right foot where it is. Squeeze the left knee in towards the chest and then see if you can swing the foot through into a wide pistol. So left leg in between the hands, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Then see if you can reverse that movement. Swing the leg back through into lizard lunge. Then 2 more like that. Left knee into the chest, then kick it through. Keep the hips hovering. Kick it back into lizard lunge. 1 more time. Swing the leg through. You can do it. Feel the burn in the legs. Then see if you can cross the left ankle in front of the right ankle. Shoot the legs out to the right hand side. Lift the feet off the floor. Landing in Astavakrasana, 8 angle pose. Bending the elbows at right angles here. Then find your way out in reverse. Drop the right foot down. Swing the left leg back through into your lizard lunge. Really, really challenging. So well done, guys, for sticking with me. Step right foot to meet left foot, high plank. Wave it back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, pedal out through the legs, find some deep breaths. Then inhale, ripple your way forwards into a high plank. Take it nice and slow. Exhale, wave it back into a downward facing dog. Find the fluidity. Inhale, snake your way forward. Exhale, slide your way back. 1 more time like that. Breathe in, bring it forward. Breathe out, take it back. Now inhale, bend the knees, press the chest back towards the thighs. Exhale, hop your way forward into Malasana at the top of the mat. Take a big breath in to reset. Now second side, left hand down, right arm up, twist. Exhale back through heart center. Inhale, right hand down, left hand up. Exhale, gather it in. Over to the left, breathe in, pause here, find the bind, wrap the right arm behind the back, left arm around the left shin. Then keep the grip around the left leg as you start to shift the weight into the right foot. Then press your way up to stand on the right foot, bring the left knee up and in with you, squeeze that knee in, find a tall spine, 1 long line from crown of head down into the right heel. Then slowly, with as much control as you can, start to lower the left foot back down towards the earth. See if you can land it on the floor silently. Keep the bind around the left knee as you take a big step back with the right toes for this funky bound lizard. Notice if the hips are lifting up. See if you can keep them level with or lower than the shoulders. As you're ready, start to release from the bind. Lower the hands onto the earth. Soften the right knee down to the floor. Then breathe in, drop down into the hips. Breathe out, send the hips back. Inhale, bring it forward, lizard lunge. Exhale, Ardha Malasana, half split. Keep it going. Breathe in, forward. Breathe out, take it back. Fill the lungs, lift the chest high, hips low. Empty the lungs, chest back, melt it down. Inhale, forward. Exhale, backward. Last time, breathe in, bring it forward. Make those rainbows through the left arm, sweep it up and back, breathe in. Take it forward, breathe out. Inhale, rainbow back. Exhale, rainbow forward. Inhale, open the chest, the shoulders. Exhale, close it. Inhale, backward. Pause here. Lift the right heel. Lift the right foot. Squeeze the right heel in towards the right glute. Gather it in. Maybe hook the right heel into the left armpit. Bring the left hand onto the right knee. Squeeze everything in. Big stretch through the hips, through the glutes, the quads. Find a slow, steady breath. Start to release the right foot, bring both hands to the floor, then lower onto the elbows, slide left arm under left leg, grab hold of the right foot, squeeze it in, drop down into this funky pretzel shape. Maybe bring the right arm parallel to the front of the mat for a bit more balance. Maybe shorten the stance here, wiggling the right arm back, the left foot back a bit, so you can lift the left heel, then the left toes, extend the left leg forward, point the toes to the top left corner of the room. Then roll onto the outside edge of the right hip, point the left toes up towards the ceiling, still got the bind on the right foot. Then back out in reverse, lift the right hip, roll onto the right knee, point the left toes forward, drop the left foot down, release the grip on the right foot. Both forearms on the floor, lift the right knee, lift the elbows, come up onto the hands. Those funky pistol squats coming up, so as you're ready, squeeze the right knee into the chest, swing the leg through, keep the hips hovering. Squeeze it back into the chest, kick the leg back, drop the toes down. Swing it through. Take it back. One more time, bring it through. Probably feeling a big burn in the legs. Keep it hovering, pause, hold. Cross right ankle over left ankle. Maybe lift the feet off the floor, Ashtavakrasana, 8 angle. Then slowly back out in reverse. Start to unwind, left foot on the floor, maybe keep the right leg lifted, then kick it back through into your lizard lunge. Left foot to meet the right, high plank, downward facing dog. 3 more of those ripples. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, snake your way forward. Exhale, ripple your way back. One more time. Big breath in, bring it forward. Big breath out, take it back. Pause in your down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Now we're going to repeat that same sequence, but switch it up, take some things out, add things on, getting ready to work through it again with another deep breath. Any final little wiggles here before we move on. Now bend into the knees, press the chest back to the thighs, then hop, step into Malasana at the top of the mat. Hands to heart center. Open the right hand down, left arm up, Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, bring it back in. This time, open to the right, pause. Find the bind, left arm behind the back, right arm around the leg, then up to standing. Moving on a bit more quickly this time. So come straight up, squeeze the leg in, then hinge at the hips, extend the head forward, send the tailbone back, find a flat back. Pause here, find your balance before slowly dropping the right foot back down to the floor. Big step back with the left toes into the bound lunge. And release the hands to the floor. As you breathe in, sweep the right arm up and over, reach it back. This time, revolve Skandasana, roll to the outside edges of both feet. As you inhale, lift the hips up, sweep the right arm forward, lizard pose. As you exhale, spin back, revolve Skandasana. Inhale, lizard, arm forward. Exhale, revolve Skandasana, arm back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, take it back. Keep it going. Bring it forwards. Take it back. Pause here in revolve Skandasana. Then breathe in, lift the hips up, reach the right arm forward. Breathe out, drop the hips down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more time, breathe in, lift the hips, lift the heart. Breathe out, drop them down. Spin yourself all the way back into your lizard, hands under shoulders, drop the left knee down to the floor. Come straight into that pretzel pose, reaching the right arm underneath to grab hold of the left foot, dropping the hips low, bringing left forearm to the floor, then rolling onto the left hip, pointing the right toes up to the ceiling, then roll straight back out. Come onto the left knee, the right foot, hands under shoulders, straighten the elbows, lift the left knee. Then as you're ready, jump switch, left foot forward, right foot back. Again, right forward, left back, left forward, right back. Last time, right foot forward, left foot back. Pause there, lizard lunge. Then once again, one time this time, pistol squat, swing the left leg through. Find your 8 angle, cross left ankle over right, kick the legs out to the right hand side. Come out in reverse, lizard lunge, left toes back. Soften the left knee to the floor. Then moving on, kick the right leg behind you, bring it parallel to the floor, point the toes to the earth. Start to pulse through the right leg here, pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the right knee behind the left knee. Find Gomukhasana through the legs. Cow, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Cat pose, round through the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more time like this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now keep on moving. Find any movement that feels good. Wiggle the hips, the shoulders, the head, the neck. Big movements, small movements, any movement that's calling to you. Find your way back to neutral. Separate the heels so you can sit down between the feet. Cow face pose. Left knee stacked above the right knee. Recenter yourself if you need to before reaching the arms up. Then hands to heart, right elbow to the outside of the left knee, find a twist. Using the contact between the knee and the elbow to push yourself a little bit deeper into the twist. Unwind as you inhale, walk the hands over to the right hand side, then carry on travelling to the back of the mat. Keep the feet at the outside edges of the mat so you're in a kind of wide-legged forward fold facing the back of the mat. Have a little wiggle from side to side here. Now left hand down, right arm up, find a twist, breathe in, back through center, breathe out. Inhale, other side. Exhale, drop it down. This time, inhale, twist to the right. Wrap the left arm under the left leg. Bring the right arm behind the back to meet the left arm. Find a bind under the left thigh. Unravel, unwind, other side. Left arm up. Left arm behind the back. Right arm threads under the right thigh to meet it. Use that grip to help roll the chest and shoulder open. Release, both hands down. Wiggle the feet to hip width apart. Bring the peace finger and thumb to bind around each big toe. Then use that grip to lift the right leg off the mat straight out to the side until it's parallel to the floor. Lower it back down. Lift the left leg out to the side, parallel to the floor. And soften it back down. Release the grip on the feet. Oh no, one more each side. Forgot about that. Lower back down. Over to the left. Take it back down. Now release the grip on the feet. Turn the toes out, the heels in. Sink the hips down, landing in Malasana at the back of the mat. Now we get to work our way all the way back around to the front as we work through the second side. So find the twist, left hand down, right arm up, back through center. Right arm down, left arm up, back through center. Breathe in, over to the left. Then find the bind around the left knee. Roll the shoulder open. Keep the bind on the left leg, press all the way up to standing, bring the left knee with you, squeeze it up and in. Gently hinge at the hips, extend the crown of the head forward, send the tailbone back, coming down halfway. Then slowly, softly, deliver the left foot back down to the floor. Take a big step back with the right foot, landing in this funky bound lizard. Just here for a moment. Release the hands to the floor. Keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, revolve Skandasana. Exhale, lizard lunge. Inhale, sweep the arm back, roll onto the edges of the feet. Exhale, bring it forward. Keep it moving. Inhale, roll over. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, twist. Exhale, unravel. Last time, inhale, unravel, pause there. Then inhale, hips up. Exhale, hips tap down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Last time, breathe in, hips up, heart high. Breathe out, hips drop down. Unravel back to your lizard lunge, hands under shoulders. Gently soften right knee to the floor. Slide the left hand underneath to grab hold of the foot. Find your funky pretzel. Roll onto the outside of the right hip. Point the left toes up towards the ceiling. Extend the leg. Look at that big bruise on my thigh. No idea how that got there. Then roll back onto the right knee. Drop the left foot down. Release the grip on the foot. Plant both hands on the floor. Lift the right knee. Then jump switch, right forward, left back. Other side, left forward. Right forward and left forward. Pause there. Soften the right knee down to the floor. Kick the left leg back so it's parallel to the mat. Start to pulse through the left leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop left knee behind right knee. Gomukhasana legs. Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, cow pose. Keep it going. Breathing in to open the chest. Breathing out to round the spine. One more like that. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now keep moving. Let the movement ripple, expand throughout the rest of the body. Find big movements. Get expressive. Connect to your intuition to find what feels good. Separate the feet so that you can sit back between the heels. Right knee stacked above the left knee, Gomukhasana. Use your next breath in to reach both arms all the way up. Then exhale, hands to heart center, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Spin your way into the twist. Unravel, unwind, walk the hands to the left, then back to the top of the mat. Feet stay wide, heels in, heels out, toes in. Wide-legged fold, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, halfway lift, bring the feet back to hip width apart. Peace fingers around big toes. Open the right leg up. Drop the right foot down. Open the left leg up, parallel to the floor. Drop it down. One more each way. Right up, lower, and left. Gently lower. Release the grip on the feet. Oh, nearly fell there. Drop back down into your fold. Pedal through the legs. Have a little wiggle. If the breath was running away from you, now is your chance to catch up with it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Last time, breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, soften down. This time, inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, gather the hands together at heart center. Moving on to another sequence, cross right ankle in front of left ankle. Then inhale, sweep the arms up, catch the left wrist with the right fingertips and side bend over to the right. Big side body stretch. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left arm up, right arm down, twist. Exhale, release. Keep the right foot over in the left-hand side of the mat. Then step the left foot to the back right corner of the mat. So legs are on a diagonal here. Keep the fingertips on the floor. Keep the right foot over to the left, then drop the right knee down towards a pigeon. Lift the right knee, drop the right foot down. Lower the right knee, lift the foot. Keep it moving between these two shapes. Funky lunge into pigeon. Then eventually soften into your pigeon. Fingertips on the floor, lower the chest down. Ripple it up, keep it moving, lifting the chest with every inhale and lowering with every exhale. Bring yourself up, stay upright, tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee, lift the right hip. Sweep the arms up and overhead for an active pigeon. Engage through the glutes here to keep yourself lifted. Really squeeze the bum. Lift everything up. Lengthen the sides of the waist. Lower the hands to the floor. Tap right knee to left elbow. To right. To left. To right. Over to the left. To the right. Keep it going. Last time to the left. Then straighten the right leg to the left-hand side. Lift the right arm forward for fallen triangle. Push the chest up. Dip the hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push the hips up. Exhale, soften the hips down. Sit down facing the back of the mat, folding between the legs for a Upavista Konasana. Find some ripples through the chest, rolling up, rolling down. Then bring the fingertips to frame the right leg. 5 times, lift and lower. Last time, lift and lower. Frame the left leg, lift 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the fingers between the legs, 5 times, lift both. For 2, 1. Bring the right hand back to the mat behind the right hip. Push the hips up, fallen triangle. Left hand down. Slide the right ankle to cross in front of the left ankle for a crisscross downward dog. Then bend the knees. Keep the ankles crossed as you hop into a cross ankle forward fold. Right ankle in front of the left. Lift the chest and lower. Right hand down. Left arm up, then lift the left leg into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Bend the left knee, catch the foot with the right hand, kick the foot into the hand. Maybe fall like I just did. Have a moment, play around, sugarcane, half moon, whatever you're feeling today. Release the left foot. Keep the left leg lifted, bring the hands to the heart, warrior 3. Head reaches forward, left leg extends back. Come up to standing, swing the left leg through, kick it straight out in front of you. Then hold. Cross left ankle over right ankle. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, catch the right wrist with the left fingertips, lean to the left, going straight into the second side. Inhale, release from the side bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release back down. Left foot stays on the right hand side of the mat. Step the right foot back to the back left side of the mat. Fingertips frame the left foot, then working into pigeon pose. Then once you land, lift it back up into this funky diagonal lunge. Pigeon, lunge, pigeon, and lunge. Just a few more, lower to pigeon. Lift to your lunge. Last time, lower to pigeon, pause there, drop the hips down. Inhale, ripple the chest up. Exhale, melt it back down. Keep it moving. Keep rippling the spine up and down. This time, breathe in, ripple up, pause there. Plant the hands, lift the right knee, lift the left hip, coming into active pigeon. Sweep the arms all the way up overhead. Square the shoulders to the front of the room. Big breath in. Hands lower to the floor as you breathe out. Left knee to right elbow, to the left, to the right, to the left, keep swinging, to the right, left, right, straighten the leg, fallen triangle, push the hips, push the heart up. Exhale, tap the hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, drop it down, sit yourself down, Upavista Konasana. Lift and lower the chest for a few breaths, rippling up and down. Frame the right leg, lift the foot 5 times. Frame the left leg, lift the foot 5 times, probably feeling a big cramp in the quads, but you can do it. Fingertips to center, lift both legs 5 times. And drop the heels back down. Plant the left hand behind the left hip, push the hips up, fallen triangle, then drop the right hand under the right shoulder. Slide the left ankle to cross in front of the right ankle for a crisscross down dog. Recenter the feet if you need to. Then, as you are ready, press back into the legs, bend the knees, keep the ankles crossed, hop forward, crisscross forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the right arm up. Lift the right leg off the mat, half moon, stack the right hip above the left. Maybe hover the left hand off the floor. Maybe bend the right knee and catch the foot with the right hand and then kick into the hand to open the hips even further. Have a play around. Any variation is welcome. Release the foot. Keep it hovering. Hands to heart. Warrior 3. Can you lift the right leg a little bit higher? Then slowly swing the right leg in front. Keep it straight. Kick it forward. Lift it a little bit higher. Cross right ankle in front of left ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Catch the left wrist with the right hand. Lean to the left. This time, maybe release the grip on the wrist and slide the right hand down the outside of the right leg. Maybe take your side bend a little bit further. Bring it back upright. Exhale, melt down over the legs. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back to the back right corner of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, pigeon. Keep it moving between these two shapes. Coordinating the movement with your breath. Then eventually take one more before softening down into pigeon, staying there. This time, reach the fingertips towards the back of the room. Keep the chest lifted. Lower it down to hover above the right thigh. Then inhale, lift it back up. Keep going between these two shapes, lowering to hover. Rippling back up. Just a few more. Lower. And lift. Lower. And lift. Stay lifted. Bend the left knee. Maybe catch the foot with the hands. Find king pigeon. Keep the left hand on the foot. Release the right hand. Thread it behind the back. Reach it towards the right foot, the right ankle, the right heel, wherever it reaches. Gaze towards the right hand side. Broaden through the chest. Release the feet. Tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee. Lift the right hip. Once again, active pigeon, arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, reach. Squeeze. Hands to the floor. Right knee, left elbow. Over to the right. Left, right, left, right, left. Kick the leg through, but keep it hovering this time for a floating falling triangle. Then bend the back knee, tap the hips back, hips forward. Send them back, forward, back, forward, pause, drop the right foot down, push the hips up. Exhale, sit down, Upavista Konasana. Once again, lift and lower the spine for a few breaths. Stay lifted. This time, frame the right leg. See if you can lift the hips and lift the leg. Float everything off the mat. Drop back down. Frame the left leg. Lift everything off the mat. Lower back down. Hands between the legs. This is a hard one. Can you lift everything off the mat? Lower back down. Feel that cramp in the legs. Right hand down, left arm up, fallen triangle. Left hand down, slide the right leg back, crisscross downward facing dog. Squeeze right knee to right elbow, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more times. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, squeeze in. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze in, pause. Maybe launch your way into Ekapada Vinyasa. Lifting the legs from the floor, maybe extending the right leg straight out to the side if you've got the space. Drop the left toes down, step right foot to the outside of the right hand. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. Inhale, lizard. Exhale, wide leg pyramid. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Bring it forward, breathe in. Send it back, breathe out. Last time forward, inhale. Backward, exhale. This time, bring it forward. Start to shimmy the right shoulder under the right knee. Then extend the right arm straight out to the side. Lift the left hand, reach that straight out to the left. Then maybe bind the arms behind the lower back. Find that clasp. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the right knee into the right shoulder. Release the grip with the left hand. Plant the left hand on the floor. Extend the right arm out to the right, then step onto the right foot and see if you can catch the left foot in the right hand. So jump the left foot forward, catch the foot in the right hand, then open the left knee up towards the ceiling for super soldier. You might keep the left hand on the mat or maybe come onto the fingertips, maybe fall over like I just did. Maybe see if you can bring the left hand onto the right ankle. Now, wherever you're at, keep the grip on the left foot. See if you can bring the left knee to the floor behind the right ankle. Keep the grip under the right knee and bring the left hand to meet the right, binding under the right thigh, twisting towards the left hand side. Unravel from the bind, twist towards the right hand side, hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Maybe bind underneath the leg once again to the other side. Release the bind, keep the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, then step onto the right foot. Lift the left leg parallel to the floor for a twisted half moon with the hook of the elbow to the outside of the knee. Keep the upper body as it is. Bend the left knee, bring it to meet the right knee. Squeeze the left heel into the glute. Then soften the left knee to the floor. Sink the hips down into a twisted chair. Maybe play with a bind here, reaching the right arm behind the back, left arm under the legs, maybe find the clasp. Release the bind, hands back to the heart. Left heel into the glute, then swing the left leg behind the right. Maybe come through a dragon squat as you sit down into a straight leg Ardha Matsyendrasana. Just here for a moment, then unravel the upper body. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left knee. Peace finger and thumb around left big toe. Lift the hips. Pistol squat, then maybe come all the way up to standing. Bring the left leg with you. Open the left leg straight out to the left-hand side. Reach the right arm up. Release the grip on the left foot. Kick the left leg behind you. Hands to heart. Warrior 3. Step the left ankle in front of the right ankle. Fold down over the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale all the way up to standing. Catch the right wrist. Lean to the left. Maybe release the grip on the wrist and slide left hand down left thigh. Take the side bend a little bit deeper. Bring it up, breathe in, fold down, breathe out. Step the right foot back to the back left corner, drop down into pigeon, lift back to your lunge. Pigeon, twisty lunge, pigeon, funky lunge. Just a few more times, drop and lift. Last time, drop it down, stay in your pigeon, extend the fingertips to the back of the room, lift the chest and lower. Keep it moving with your breath, rippling the spine up and down. Stay upright, bend the right knee, catch the foot with the hands, king pigeon. Point the elbows up, pull the foot closer. Keep the right hand on the foot, thread the left arm behind the back, reach it around to grab hold of the left big toe, the left foot, wherever it reaches. Release the foot, drop it down. Keep the hands on the hips. Lift the right knee and lift the left hip. Find your way into your active pigeon. It was definitely a challenge for me on this side with lots of wobbles and falling out of it. So maybe eventually you can reach both arms all the way up, or maybe it takes a few times to get there like it did for me. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. 1 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, squeeze in. Then deliver the hands down to the earth. Squeeze the left knee to the right elbow. Take it to the left, to the right, left, right, left, right. Straighten the leg out to the side. Keep it hovering. Bend the back knee, push the hips back, straighten, push it back, send it forward. Last time, push it back, bring it forward, drop the left foot down, push the hips up, sit yourself down, ripple and roll your way up and down a few times. Stay upright, frame the right leg, lift everything off the mat and lower. Frame the left leg, lift everything up, lower. Hands between both legs, lift everything up. You can't see my face, but it was definitely quite the grimace right there. Drop back down, left hand behind the hip, push the hips up. Right hand down, Left ankle in front of right ankle, crisscross downward dog. Shift the weight forward, tap the left knee to the left elbow, sweep it up, 3-leg dog. 4 more, bring it forward, take it back, bring it forward for 3, inhale up, last 2, fill the lungs, sweep the leg high, last time, empty the lungs, squeeze it in, pause, maybe launch your way into Ekapada Vinyasa, lifting the legs, extending them straight, bending the elbows at a 90, drop the right toes down, step the left foot into your lizard lunge, inhale hips low, exhale hips back, inhale lunge, exhale straighten, inhale forward, exhale wave the hips back, inhale lizard, exhale pyramid, bring it back one more time, send the hips back, this time drop to your lizard, stay there, slide the left arm out to the left, reach the right arm out to the right, maybe find the bind behind the lower back, keep squeezing the left hip and left shoulder in towards center. Release the hands to the floor, the right hand to the floor, keep the left hand out to the side, step onto the left foot, catch the right foot in the left hand, then point the right knee up towards the ceiling, super soldier. Maybe play around with lifting the right hand, reaching for the left ankle, falling, having a laugh, whatever happens. I just fell. Never mind. Bring the right hand back down if it's not already. Then drop the right knee behind the left ankle. Sit down into Ardha Matsyendrasana with a bind under the left leg. Upper body twisted towards the right hand side. Unravel here, spin over to the other side, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Maybe find the bind here, threading the right arm underneath the left knee, clasping the fingertips behind the back. Release the bind, but keep the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Step onto the left foot. Lift the right leg parallel to the floor for a twisted half moon with the elbow hook. Bend the right knee, bring it to meet the left, but keep the right foot hovering. Then drop the right foot to the floor, bend the knees, lower the hips, twisted chair. Maybe experiment with the bind on this side if you gave it a try on the other side. Release from the bind, keep the elbow hook, lift the right foot, swing it to the outside of the left foot, sit down with the right leg extended straight, Ardha Matsyendrasana, twisting to the left. Just here for a moment, then unwind, plant left foot to the inside of the right foot, big toe grip around the right foot, lift the hips, press up through a pistol squat, maybe. Come upright, then open the right leg out to the right hand side. Release the grip on the foot, swing the right leg behind you, hands to heart, warrior 3. Swing the right leg behind the left leg, cross the ankles, fold down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Then inhale, come all the way up to standing, uncross the ankles. Reach the arms all the way up, interlace the fingers, then bend the knees, bring the hips to stack on top of the heels, point the fingers forward, drop the hips, straighten the legs, point the fingers forward, shoulder blades hovering, point the fingers up and overhead, point the fingers forward, squeeze the knees in, plant the feet, lift the hips, keep the knees together, press all the way up to stand. A few more like that, keep the legs together, bend the knees, sit the hips down onto the floor, point the fingers forward, lift the heels, lower the torso, fingertips point up and overhead, fingertips point forward, knees to chest, feet to floor, lift the hips, arms overhead, all the way to stand. One more time, bend into the knees, sink the hips down, sit down on the floor, fingers forward, everything hovers, arms overhead, arms point back forward, lift up. This time keep the feet and the hips on the floor, maybe bring them a little bit further away from one another. Bring the hands behind you, fingers can point forward or backward. Left ankle over the right knee, seated pigeon. Maybe walk the hands in, maybe walk the feet in. Keep the chest nice and spacious, nice and open. Imagine like your hand is pushing the left knee towards the top left corner of the mat. Take a few breaths, breathe into the hip space. Release your next exhale. Keep the legs as they are, but drop the left foot onto the floor. Landing in Ardha Matsyendrasana, twisting to the left, hook right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Unwind, come back to your seated pigeon. Step the right foot a bit further forward, plant the hands behind you, then inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more, lift, breathe in, pause. Squeeze left knee into the chest. Straighten the leg up towards the ceiling. Cross the ankle back over the knee. Sit yourself back down. Extend the right leg straight out in front of you. Then 3 times, inhale, figure 4, reverse plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Last time, breathe in, lift up, pause. Knee to chest, toes to ceiling. Drop the foot down, push the hips up, then soften back down. Now bend both knees, plant the feet on the floor, wrap the arms under the thighs, drop the chin onto the knees, pause here. Give yourself a little hug, reset before the second side. Start to unravel. Second side, right ankle over left knee. Walk the hips in, walk the hands in, take it to your edge. Even as the right ankle pushes into the left knee, push the left knee back into the right ankle. You might find that helps deepen into the stretch. And again, think about pushing the right knee towards the top right corner of the mat. Start to lower the right knee to the floor, over to the left. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee, twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Unwind, plant the hands, roll back into your seated figure 4. Then 3 times, reverse table with the figure 4 legs, lift. Lower, lift up, lower down. Last time, lift up, pause. Squeeze right knee into the chest. Extend the leg straight. Cross it back to your figure 4 table. Soften the hips down. Straighten the left leg 3 times, figure 4 reverse plank. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Last time, big breath in, pause. Right knee to chest. Right foot to ceiling. Drop the right foot down. Push the hips up. Soften to the floor, bend the knees, wrap the arms under the legs. Start to unravel. Unwrap the arms, lift yourself up. Shimmy the bum a little closer to the heels. Reach the arms forward, then lower down towards your back, but hover when you're a few inches above the floor, then lift back up. Lower and hover. Pause. Lift it back up. One more time, lower. Pause above the earth. Lift the feet, extend them forward, reach the arms up and overhead. Find your hollow body hold, breathe. Then soften everything to the mat, hug the knees into the chest, have a little wiggle, a little rock from side to side, squeeze everything in. Tight squeeze, gentle squeeze, any movement. Eventually dropping the feet to the floor, then letting the knees open out to the side for your Baddha Konasana, ending where we began our practice. You might bring one hand onto the heart and one hand onto the belly here, again to help you connect to your heartbeat, connect to your breathing. Taking a few minutes here in stillness to let the benefits of our practice sink in. Letting them integrate, be absorbed throughout the entire body so we can carry those benefits with us for the rest of our day, the rest of our week, until the next time we come to our mats. Let the body be soft and still and heavy. Let the mind be soft and still. Let the breath be soft. Just release, relax, let go in mind, in body, in breath. I will leave you here in your shavasana today. You can take as much time here as you need to. Pause me, linger here for even longer if you've got the time. When you are ready to finish your shavasana, invite in movement into the body. Start off small and slow and gentle before coming back to a seat. Thank you so much for joining me today. For the rest of your day, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts. I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. I hope I will practice with you again soon. Have a great day. Lots of love. Bye-bye.